Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Sir Adeel Fazlani, O-level mathematics teacher at Gulshan Campus C, Karachi. The topic that we are going to start right now is linear inequalities. Before going to start with the linear inequalities, I would like to ask a question from you. That do you have a background of inequalities? Yes. Raise your hand. Those who know something about inequality. Yes. Raise your hand first. Raise your hand first. Yes, Abiha Usman. Do you know about the basic concept of inequality? What are the signs of inequalities? Yes, Abiha Usman.
Inequality has always a sign of is equals to equation.
So, sorry, is equals to, do you think that is equal to sign is for inequality? You are saying inequality.
For
Inequality is, you're not
for
saying
equation.
equality. You are not saying the keyword equality. You are saying inequalities.
Sir,
Yes. So you have inequality. How many signs do we have? Yes. Anyone?
Sir, we say that greater than or equal to
All
or
right.
less than, not equal to
So
because
you're
if
saying
it
greater
was
than or equals to? You're saying greater than or equals to yes, which is 100% correct.
let's
Yeah,
say
then
we
two.
less
use
than equal to
Less than
not
or
equal,
equals to?
less than
Okay.
greater than equals to not equals to.
Less than and greater than, right? These are the basic signs of inequalities. Now when it comes to greater than or equals to, when it comes to the greater than or equals to, how do you read this? How do you read this sign? Can you just tell me how do you read this sign? Yes. How do you read this sign? Greater than or
greater than and equal to.
or equals to? Yes. Can we say like this, greater than or equals to? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Can anyone just give an example of representing greater than or equals to here? Any example which comes in your mind right now when it comes to greater than or equals to? Any example in your mind right now? No?
4 plus 5 is greater than or equals to 10 minus 1.
You're you're saying you're saying 4 plus 5. Let me write 4 plus 5 is greater than equals to what? Is greater than equals to what?
10 minus 1. 10 minus 1?
10 minus 1. All right. So your 4 plus 5 is 9 and 9 is greater, you saying 9 is greater than or equals to 9. So is this true or false?
True.
Why this is said to be true? What is the reason behind?
Sir,
Because
because both the numbers
greater than
on both the
or
sides
equals
are
to
the same,
and 9
they
equals
both are
to 1.
equal.
They both are equal, so that's
All right.
true.
Okay, that's correct. Actually, just you just concentrate on the keyword that is or, right? Greater than or equals to. That means you have two conditions. This is your condition number
Yes.
one. See,
Or
the greater than is the condition number one, all right, and equals to is the condition number two. So if one of the condition is true in equality, the entire condition is true. So I can say 9 is not greater than 9, but 9 is equals to sign. And 9 is equals to 9. And you will find out the equals to sign here. So we can easily say that 9 is equals to 9. So that's the reason this is true. Yes or no?
yes,
Yes, sir.
Shall I proceed? Okay, shall I proceed to the next?
yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Now this time is greater than, less than or equals to. Can anyone just quote an example of greater than or
Less,
equals to? Yes, anyone please?
less than or equals to.
Less than or equals to. Yes, sorry. It's less than or equals to. Less than or equals to. We have done with the greater than or equals to. Now this time it's less than or equals to. So what I'm asking from you is any example related to less than or equals to. Yes.
6 plus 4 is less than or equals to uh, 10 minus 7.
Repeat please.
10, 6 plus 4 is less than or equals to
6
6 plus
plus
4.
4. 6 plus 4 less than or equals to what?
6 plus 4 is less than or equals to
All
10
right.
3.
10
Oh, 10 minus 3.
10 minus 3. All right. If we are going to solve this, which is going to be 6 plus 4 is 10, is less than or equals to 7. So tell me, is this true or false?
So this is false because
This is false.
This is false. Why this is said to be false?
yes, sir. Because the keyword is or and the numbers on both the sides should be equal to each other.
Okay, if you just look, all right, anyone else? Is this true or
It
false?
says that the first number which is mentioned should be less than the second number, or it should be equal. In both the conditions, the answer would be right. But it's opposing both the conditions, so I guess it's false.
All right, anyone else? Yes, anyone else? Come on. All right, finally, this is false. Why this is false? Because 6 plus 4 is 10, and I told you you need to focus on this keyword that is or and just look into less than. You have again two conditions less than or equals to. If one of the condition is true, the entire condition is true. So 10 is less than 7, 10 is not less than 7. Yes, it's obvious thing. And 10 is not equals to 7. This is also obvious for you to understand. So
Correct.
it's not less than, it's not equals to. So this is not fulfilling the requirement of less than or equals to. That's the reason this entire statement is false. Got it? This is said to be false. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
How many of you got it? And this is said to be true. This was true actually. Was this true or not?
It
This
was
was
false.
true.
Sir,
And
but
this is false.
Sir, if it would have been 6 plus 4 is less than or equal to 10 plus 3, that would have been true, right?
Can you repeat? Can you repeat your question, please?
6 plus 4 less than or equals to 10 plus 3. Would it be, that would have been true, right?
All right. You're saying if this would be 6 plus 4, you're saying if this is 6 plus 4 and it's going to be less than or equals to 10 plus 3. You're saying 10 plus 3, right?
Yes.
So again, this is going to be 10. 6 plus 4 is 10 and is less than or equals to 13. So now you tell me this is fulfilling one of the condition which is less than. I know
Less
that 10 is less than 13,
than
but what if it is not equals? It's okay because it says or plays a role here. If one of the condition is true, so entire condition is true. See, this is fulfilling with the condition less than. So 10 is less than 13. Since 10 is not equals to 13, so I told you the criteria of right understand to getting the concept of less than or equals to one of the condition is true in this statement, the entire condition is true. So that's the reason this is true. Got it? Yes or no? This is
Yes,
true
sir.
actually. Yes. Right now we are moving to the less than sign now. Come on. Can anyone just quote an example of for the less than? Yes, please. Less than.
6 minus 4
This
is
is
less than or equal to
said to
10
be
minus 8.
less than only. We are not going to
Oh,
say less than or something because we cannot find any other sign in between. Yes, okay. Yes, example for this less than. Repeat the example.
3 plus 4 is less
You're
than.
saying, all right, you're saying 3 plus 4. Just hold on. It's saying 3 plus 4.
Is
3
less
plus
than
4 is less than, all right, is less than what? 3 plus
7.
4 is
7 plus 2.
3 is less than 7 plus 2. So what is the answer? Answer
7
is
is less
7
than 7 is less than
less
9.
than, which is true or false?
True.
true.
Which is true. I can write here, which is true. Okay. All right. This is true. Excellent work done. Now, last but not least is greater than, the sign of greater than, right? We can only say this is greater than. Let me write. Okay. Yes. Any example for this?
So can I tell?
Yes, sure.
6 plus 7 is greater than 9 plus 2.
So you're saying this, hold on. Let me write your example. You're saying 6 plus 7,
7 is
all
greater
right,
than
is greater than
9 plus 2.
9 plus 2. All right. 6 plus 7 is greater than 9 plus 2, which is, I can write here
13
13 greater
is
than
greater than 11.
11. So this is true, right? Is this true or false?
Yes.
True.
True.
You have only you have only option. You have only option to look into the condition which is greater than only. All right. If this is condition and it's been fulfilled by the statement, then you have option, only a single option, which is true or false. It's, okay. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between greater than sign and greater than or equals to sign. Yes.
Sir, can I?
Yes, sure.
Sir, in greater than sign, we don't have any conditions, while the greater than or equals to have two conditions. The statement should be
Greater than or
greater than.
equals to, we have two conditions, and in greater than we only have one.
All right, Zemal, yes, okay. Zemal, then please continue your statement. Then I'll just give the chance to Hania to say something for this. First of all, Zemal, yes. Zemal, just to
So,
continue your statement. Yes, please.
so I said that greater than or equals to sign have two conditions. The greater than the first condition is greater than. It means the number should be greater than the other number. Or in the second condition, it's equals to means that two numbers should be equal to each other. While the greater than has only one condition, the number should be greater than the other.
All right. Okay, Hania, and what is the set criteria to make the statement true? For example, if you are going to compare with the greater than or equals to, compare the sign greater than or equals to or greater than. What is the criteria of true condition, true statement? Yes, Hania. Over to Hania. Yes, please.
We have two conditions that
All right.
it
We
should be
have two
equal to.
conditions.
Yeah.
Yes. We have
So,
two conditions for greater than or equals to sign, right?
yes.
And what happens for the true statement in such case?
For example, here the example is given of 4 plus 5, which is greater than or equals to 10 minus 1. When we'll just solve it, both the answers will come 9. So it will follow the second condition of the rule, which is equals to, which means the answer is true. If
Okay.
it
So,
wouldn't be equal, or the first number wouldn't be greater than the second one, it would be wrong, or we'll call it false.
but here in this case, the both are equal. So it means that the second condition is been fulfilled, and if one of the condition is true, the entire condition is true. This is the criteria, right or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Who is asking? Who is asking question? All right. So right now, is there any question related to this sign that you need to ask from me? Because I'm going to proceed with the next. Shall I proceed to the next now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So now you all need to note down these notes, and you have to ink out in your learning journals. It's just better for you to just take the picture so that I'll proceed to the next now. Have you taken the picture of this lesson?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Now I'm going to ask from you the concept. Let's say there is one question which I'm going to ask from you related to the inequalities. 7x is less than 4 plus 10. And another question which I'm asking from you is 7 plus x less than 4 plus 10. Yes, please.
Sir, can I
Let
tell
it
the
be
answer
one.
for the first?
Okay. Let it be one. Question number one, and this is question number two. So, first of all, let me ask from you, who is going to answer me for
Sir,
question number one? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yes, Zeemal. Since I can see the Zeemal has raised her hand. Now, Zeemal, you need to answer question number one. Yes.
Sir, my hand was raised previously. It wasn't down. I didn't know that my hand
sir,
was
can I
raised.
do it?
I'm solving question one.
Okay, anyone else? Hamna
Can I
Furkan.
do?
Hamna Furkan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hamna Furkan, you raise your hand since I have seen. Please answer my question. Solve the following inequality. Find the value of x.
So, sir, first we're gonna do 7x is less than 14. Then
All right.
uh,
According to
x.
Hamna, hold on. Hamna, hold on. Let me write 7. According to you, 7x is less than 14. What is the next? What is the next
Then
step?
then x
The next
equals to.
equals. Can I
Wait,
write
no,
equals?
no, sorry. The less than.
All right, less than
14 upon 7.
14 upon 7. Hamna, why are you dividing 7? Who tells you this thing? What is
Sir,
the
because we
criteria
have to
behind?
find x. To find
Sorry?
x, we have to divide 14 and 7.
No. Is this the only reason that to find x that we are dividing 7 by 14? Can you even tell me why 7 is being divided? Yes.
Because the value of x is not given and we cannot multiply it by x.
Because, no, yes,
Sir,
actually,
can
this
I
is
tell?
multiplication going. Yes, yes, Neemal.
Sir,
Sure.
on the other side of the less than side, we always divide when there's multiplication on the other side of the number.
All right. The set criteria for this is as and when you see the 7x is been multiplying, when 7x is been multiplying, so that is going to be divided by another side, right? As and when you see the multiplication going on, this would be divided to the another side, all right, to find out the value of x. So if you just look into question number 2, how do you solve question number 2? You will find a great comparison between question number 1 and 2, and the common error that students used to do is they used to make like x is less than 14 minus 7. They used to do like this. But if you just look into the 7x, 7x is nothing but 7 multiplying with x. 7 times
Yes.
x, right? So you need to identify the sign of multiplication here since it's not visible, but in algebra, if sign is not written in between, the sign is obvious, that is multiplication. So you need to understand and have to be very careful while solving these sort of questions. Right now,
Sir,
focusing on question number 2. Yes.
I want to ask
How,
one question.
who is
In
going to
question
answer question?
in question number
Right.
1, the
Okay.
sign is less than. The sign
All
is
right.
less than. So
Okay.
7 multiplied by, so x, we just found out x, which is 2. So 7 multiplied by 2 equals to 14, and the sign is less than. And on the other side, it is 14. So it wouldn't be less than or equals to.
Excellent. Hamna Furkan has asked a great query behind this. If this sign is less than 2, when you're going to plug in that particular 2 in 7 times 2 here, so 7 times 2 gives you what? What is the answer of 7 times 2?
14.
Is it going to be 14?
14.
So this
Yes.
has to be less than or equals to. That means
Yes.
this has to be less than or equals
Equals.
to. Yes or no?
Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
Excellent work done. Yes, excellent work done by Hamna Furqan. This is how the same time you have done the cross check. See, this is how you cross check your answer. If your answer is coming to 7 in the place of x, then find the answer. So you know that 7 times x is nothing. To go for the cross check, 7 times x is 7 times 2, which is 14, and less than or equals to again 4 plus 10. 4 plus 10 is 14. That's the reason the both are coming 14 is equals to 14, and we can say this is true. Yes or no? Is it right
Yes,
button?
sir.
Yes, this is the right way to go for the cross check. Now, can you tell me what is the answer for question number 2? 7 plus x
Is less than
is,
14.
is less than 14. All right.
Then
Next,
14 minus 7. X is less than 14 minus
14
7.
minus 7.
X is
Then,
equal. X
then
is less than 7.
Less than
Sir,
7.
in this question as well, we're gonna uh,
x
write the
is
sign as less.
Less than 7.
X is less than 7. Sir, in this question as well, we have to add the uh, less or equals to. Less than or equals to.
yes. I did it. That's perfect. Okay. Now, what is the way to cross check? What is the way to cross check? How do we cross check this?
7 plus x is 14 and 4 plus 10 is 14. So that's
If you go for the cross check, you will find the answer, the statement that has to be true. That is 7 plus 7 is 14 is less or equals to 14. Yes, which is we can say is true. Yes or no?
yes.
You got it?
Yes.
Sir, can you tell it
All
once
right.
again?
Yes, sure. What I'm saying, just substitute the value of x. See, the value of x is less than or equals to 7. Just you need to plug in the value. Plug in the value in the place of x. Here, here, right? If you just plug in the value in the place of x, which is going to be 7. 7 plus 7 gives you 14. 7 plus 7 is answer is 14. So it's less than or equals to 4 plus 10. So the answer is also 14.
14.
So if the both are equal, it's not less than, but one of the condition is true, the entire condition is true. That is what we have learned in the previous whiteboard. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes? You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Got it.
sir.
Alright. Kindly, you all are required to take the picture, please, so that we need to include this work in your learning journal as well. Got it?
Yes.
So right now, I'm just ending with the question number 2. So you have to just concentrate on similar type of questions using textbook, past papers, and internet resource, right? You might have workbook with you, you have textbook with you have internet resource available, right? So you need to attempt such type of questions All right, and try to do 5 to 6 more questions relevant to this today's lecture. We'll continue in the next class, inshallah, right?
Inshallah.